LEGO has just revealed a brand new wave of Ninjago sets to coincide with Ninjago's 15th anniversary. While these sets are very good, there are loads of things you can do to improve them. Before I actually add anything to these sets, I have to get all of them. So I woke up bright and early on release day and headed to the LEGO store. Luckily, none of the sets were sold out and I was able to get everything that I wanted that day. My total haul consisted of the Small Kai Battle Pack, the Ghost Rider bike from Marvel, which you will see what I'm going to use for later, the Ninja Anniversary display, the 4 Weapons Blacksmith, the 7 Build a Minifigure figures, and the largest set being the Old Town with almost 5,000 pieces and 23 minifigures, which is the most of any Ninjago set ever. While I was there, I also decided to pick up a spinner, and I chose this one. The first set I'm going to improve is the Ninja Anniversary display, which retails for $45 in the US. This set comes with 8 minifigures being Kai, Jay, Zane, Cole, Lloyd, Samurai X, Master Wu, and the former Elemental Master of Lightning. Starting off with the figures, for Kai, Zane, and Wu, nothing needs to be changed at all because they are perfect. For Cole, Lloyd, and Jay, I changed out their armor for silver, mostly because of Jay, who looks absolutely awful in gold, and I have zero clue why they decided to go with it. I also gave Jay an accessory being a flat golden stud to represent in March of the Oni when he proposed to Nia. To improve Samurai X, I gave Nia some ZX shoulder pads to be more accurate to the show, instead of just having this one. For the Master of Lightning, this figure is already relatively perfect, but there is one minifigure I think that you can use to improve her. I used Miles Morales from the Spider-Man CMF. These electricity details look absolutely amazing and fits her perfectly. I had to go to over 3 stores to find the Spider-Man CMF figures because they were so hard to find. Moving on to figures that I wish were included in this set, I think a young Morrow here would fit perfectly because we see him appear in the monastery, but I love this set as it is, and that's just wishful thinking. Since this set's purpose is to display minifigures, I added the 15th anniversary tile to the front so it looks better with the anniversary figures attached. Moving on to the next anniversary set that we're going to be improving, we have the 4 Weapons Blacksmith. This set comes with Blacksmith Kai, Nia, Wu, Rei, Maya, and the Master of Earth. For the figures that need to be improved, you can start by giving Blacksmith Kai his hair without the headband. I'm not really sure why they haven't brung this piece back from retirement because the headband is so overused. You can also improve his accessory by giving him a bent katana, which we see in the very first episode. You can achieve this look by getting a silver ninja katana and then putting it into a small Lego build like this, which can help achieve our desired look. For Rei, the former Elemental Master of Fire, he's missing his arm printing, but I couldn't think of any arms that would work for him, so I just gave him these new fire elements from the Ghost Rider bike, which I think works perfectly for the printing while also representing his firepower. For the former Elemental Master of Earth, I don't think this face really works for him because his beard is clearly black, not brown in the show. I decided to use this face because I think it represents him a little better. It's not perfect, but I think this is the closest I could get. So a complaint I've been seeing with this set a lot is that it's too small. I can see how people think this isn't worth $100, but I think the detail in this set definitely makes up for it. First, to improve the main structure of this build, I added the fusion blade from Season 7 inside the base, and in the interior, added a vermilion helmet to represent the helmet that Kai found in Season 7. Remember the Ghost Rider bike I got earlier? Well, now it's coming into use. If you take off the red and fiery details of the bike and replace it with white details and a little bit of purple and add some chains on the side, you can get a very cool and accurate skull bike from the pilots. I think this design turned out great and pairs very well with the blacksmith. For the bike, I included a skulkin with a helmet to ride it. I also decided to include Samukai because we haven't seen him in a very long time. I do wish they would have improved this gong by putting the Dragon Forge symbol on it, but I guess it's fine. The next set we are improving is the Build a Minifigure figures. The first figure I'm going to improve is Nia, who I gave her movie hairpiece. I don't really understand why they didn't include this in the set, but it's a very easy fix. I'm guessing that it's just a retired piece now. You can also improve the goat Dareth by giving him dark brown pants instead of the light brown that appeared on the figure. I got mine from the bartender Dareth from the Ninjago City Markets. You can also give Aaron his 2023 Build-A-Minifigure face, which I think looks a lot better than whatever the hell this is. If I had another choice for who would come in the Build-A-Minifigure tower, I would have really liked to see a rebooted Nia suit since we never got it, or an NRG Lloyd. For Pixel, I wish they would have given her an updated version of her original torso since that minifigure is a little bit hard to come by now. That's it for the Build-A-Minifigure figures. Moving on to the next set. Before we move on to the final set, I do want to ask you, if you are enjoying the video, please do consider subscribing or liking. Every person that subscribes truly helps my channel grow a lot, and it brightens my day when I see someone subscribe. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video. The Old Town is the largest set of the new wave, clocking in at 4,851 pieces and being the 5th biggest Ninjago set ever, and securing its place as my favorite Ninjago set. It also has the largest selection of any minifigures in a Ninjago set, with 23. The 23 minifigures in this set includes Kai, Jay, Zane, Cole, Lloyd, Nia, Wu, Garmadon, the first Ninjutsu Master, Young Wu, Young Garmadon, Dr. Julian, Mistake, Crux, Acronix, Dr. Saunders, an administration agent, the Postman, Harumi, Faith, the Loyalist Leader, a Loyalist, and Chuck. While all these figures are great, there are some things that almost anyone can do to make these figures almost perfect. Starting off with figures that need improvements, we have Jay, Cole, and Lloyd, who we're just going to give their silver armor like we did with the other set. For Crux and Acronix, I wish LEGO would have given you an alternative option by giving you their helmets as well as their hair pieces. I do think that's wishful thinking, but I do think LEGO had the ability to give them Power Blast pieces that I think look a lot better than studs. For the first Ninjutsu Master, I don't think this face works well on him at all, so I gave Master Wu's face from Season 11 because it has the braid on the back, as well as having, I think, a better face print. For Dr. Julian, you can use these legs from the scientist from the Ninjago movie, which I think works absolutely perfect on him. I think this achieves Dr. Julian's look perfectly, and I'm so excited that I now have him in my collection. Harumi has a double-sided face, one being her "It's okay, she's with us" face, which I really like that LEGO included, and her Kabuki mask face from Season 15. All you need to do to improve this minifigure is give her a worn cape, which really improves this figure. While Mistake looks very good compared to her past counterpart, I gave her her hair piece instead of the rice hat because when she has the rice hat on, she just looks bald, which I always thought looked really weird on minifigures, especially Ronin. The final figure that needs improvements in this set is Dr. Saunders, aka Crux, who I thought would look good with his young variant to match a lot of the other figures in the set. I used the hair from the Punisher and this angry expression from the Cooper Polybag minifigure. Moving on to the actual set improvements, we're going to be upgrading this tent. I added a small stand using some black pieces for this gray original ninja hood that I got from Ash. This tent belongs to Chuck, who is a carpenter but used to work for Master Yang, so I included this to reference that he is one of Yang's students. I also made a small tan trail with some pine trees, so you can represent the scene where Crux and Acronix fight the Elemental Alliance. I also added this build from my YouTube short because there is a blueprint of it included in the set. I think it's a very good addition to the set. I also built this small bush on the side with a snake under it, representing the Great Devourer. Below Zane's missing poster from Season 4, I added a table with a fortune cookie to perfectly reenact the scene from Episode 1 of Season 4. For the first Ninjutsu Master statue, I gave him silver shoulder pads showing the statue that we see in Season 5 in his tomb. I feel a good inclusion to the set would have been a tile of the battle of where the Time Twins lost their powers to the Elemental Alliance, and then they were sealed away in the Time Vortex. For Dr. Saunders' room, I put this small vermilion egg and some armor to represent his plan for the future. For the figures that I wish were included in this set, I think a General Arcturus would have been so cool to finally get, or a Lou minifigure who is Cole's dad. Another figure I think would have been awesome to get is a Young Chen minifigure. I would have given him a letter as his accessory, and I think he would have been a very welcome inclusion to the set. With that, my improvements for the Old Town are done. I hope these improvements help take your Ninjago sets to the next level and you enjoy them a lot. Now we just have one more thing to do.